Hello, this is Deb from debsdigitaltips.com, and today I wanted to talk to you about how to import content that's not from forever, like Creative Memories digital content, which they create pretty much every month, or content from another outside source that isn't forever and isn't imported the same way into Artisan 5. So as you can see, I went to creativememories.com and went under shop and took a look at their digital artwork today. Actually, I've done it several times over the past year and a half, and I purchased the digital black and white kit. And usually when it says kit, it means that it's got all of these individual packages combined in one bundle. So this is a combination of the black and white paper pack, the black and white matte pack, and the black and white element pack. And I went ahead and purchased those, and you can always find your purchases from CM in your account on your My Downloadable Products page. So I went ahead and clicked on the blue link for the zip files for these. Since it's a kit, it gives you all three of those. So there's three different zips to download. And as you can see, they're all downloaded here as zip files. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of my browser window there. And then these are all in my downloads folder here. And as you can see, they all have this zipper image on the folders, and that means that they still are compressed files and they need to be extracted before you can use them. So I clicked on this one to select it, and as you can see, this extract option came up at the top of my screen, and I'm going to go ahead and click on that, and you'll see that this icon is the only thing available to me, the extract all. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and it will ask me where I want to put it. I'm going to put it back temporarily in the same place. It's just easier that way. So I'm going to let it extract, and my default settings have this open in a new window. Yours might not, but there's no need for this many windows open. So I go ahead and close that because the one that I just extracted is right here, and you can tell because it doesn't have that zipper on the folder. So now that I've got it extracted, I'm going to go ahead and delete the zipped one because that just makes for a little bit cleaner computer. We don't need extra versions of this running around. So now I need to extract these other two kits, and I'm going to go ahead and pause and do that so you don't have to watch it. Okay, so now we have all of these folders unzipped and we're ready to use them. And if you were to just click inside the folder, there's a couple of folders that you have to go look at. But you'll see like the paper packages or the elements that are in that folder. So now we need to bring those into Artisan so it knows what to do with them. So we're going to start out on Artisan's welcome page, and from here we don't want to go to the link that says import content because that's solely for the packages that Forever provides that actually are kind of read by the software and it knows where to put them. But for outside content, what we're going to do is go to Manage Content, and we're going to create our own art kit. And as you can see here, I have a few other CM packages that I've already brought in, and I like to kind of designate them as CM packages so I know where they came from. So what we're going to do is we're going to create an art kit, and I'm going to start it with the same type of name. So it's going to be CM, and this is the black and white kit. And this is a commercial art kit, even though it defaults to a personal art kit anytime you create a new one. I like to consider these commercial art kits because I did purchase them, and there are terms involved in using these, and you will see that actually in the let's see, I closed that folder already, but as you noticed when I was back up here, there's a license agreement for using this, and you need to make sure you read that and abide by what you're allowed to do with it, because this is someone else's work that you're purchasing. So I'm going to go ahead and click OK. And now you can see this screen has nothing in it. This is my new holder for my black and white kit. So the first thing I'm going to do is come up here to the top corner and click on the paper icon. And what this does is allows me to go and import the paper portions of this digital content pack. And I want to make sure that it's just papers because it's going to show up in the paper section in my content when I'm working in a project. So you got to make sure that you put it in the right place. And so I'm going to click on the first one and then hold down my Shift key and click on the last one, and that will select all of the things in this folder. And I'm going to click Open. And that will just bring in all of my pieces of paper. So now the software knows where to get them. And so now we're going to do the same thing with the embellishments. I'm going to click on the embellishment icon up here and go back out to the map pack, because that is considered an embellishment, and go ahead and select all of these. You can do that the same way I did for the other one, or you can click on one and hold the Control and A, and that will select everything as well. And I'm going to click OK, and there it brought them all in. And I think there's one more to go, so we're going to go back to embellishments again and go to these black and white elements and go ahead and select all of those. And that's just about all there is to it. The one last thing that I would suggest is that if you use tags, which I highly recommend, this is a great time to tag things. So like I'm going to grab this one and tag it with birthday because it's a birthday image. And then I like word art, so I actually have a tag for word art that I use. You can tag things by, you could tag all of it, but you'd have to do the select and then hold the Shift down and go to the bottom to tag all of it as, let's see, white. Come on, yeah, it's thinking. That was a lot of things to select. And then, oh, I have a black and white also, so I have two. I actually need to do a little bit of work on my tags here, obviously. But all of these would be tagged in that way so that I can come back and get to them later. And really, that's all there is to it. Now when I look over here in my content, yep, I've got a black and white kit, and that will show up also in my next project. So I hope this helped. If you have any questions or comments, please find this post on my blog at debsdigitaltips.com and leave me a comment, and I will get back to you as soon as I can. Thank you.